What's up, Comicbook.com? BD here at the D23 Expo with Alan Tudyk. You're doing a double feature here. You're working overtime.
Yeah, you know what? Yes, I am. And they pay overtime too, which is great.
Hey, there you go. Introduce me to, I hear you're in Strange World. Introduce me to that character first.
It's a small character in Strange World. Oh, that's right. I forgot that one. So this is the thing. 10 years ago, I did a role in Wreck-It Ralph, King Candy. He talked like this, and he was the villain. And then they put me in Frozen after that, because it was the same creative team. And they're like, we have this Duke of Westleton to come and play with him. So I did that. And they're like, well, why don't you just keep coming back? And so they put me in every one. So that one is just, so some of them have been great big roles that are fun, and some of them are like, hey, you want to just come in and do this role? So that one, Strange World, is one of those smaller boutique roles, I'd like to call them. I don't really remember.
I want to get there to the point where I'm doing boutique interviews.
It's
cool.
yeah, it's, I think he sounds like this. I don't even remember.
That's funny. That's funny.
Kind of like he comes in, he's like, hey, what's going on? He doesn't.
Now I didn't get to see the.
Me. Yeah.
I didn't get to see the Wish presentation because we're locked back here in the red carpet. Tell me about Wish.
That one's less boutique-y. It's a really cool, bigger role. It's a goat, not but a goat he wears cute little yellow pajamas. And his name's Valentino, and he wants to speak. He wants to be able to speak to humans and communicate with humans. And Wish, it's about the star that's in, whenever you see a Disney movie, the star that goes across, it's the backstory of that star, the history of that star, how that star ended up there. Where does it come from? Who is that? So it tells that story, and Star grants Valentino his wish to speak. So.
That is awesome. That's cool. That sounds really cool. Now, at Comicbook.com, we love geeking out with people we know love the stuff we love. I'd love to hear from you. In terms of collectibles and comics, maybe even something you find out here at D23, what has been like your favorite story or possession you've ever had from the geek world? Maybe a comic that you really enjoyed and it has influenced you in a way.
I loved Wolverine when I was a kid. Comic book wise, there was a mini series in the early '80s that anybody who was collecting comic books back then knows it. It was like a 3 comic mini series, maybe it was 3 or 4 comic mini series, and it was my first introduction to Wolverine, and thought he was just such a badass. And I'd been collecting Moon Knight before that, and it was like then I was just only about Wolverine. But now that Disney's done Moon Knight, it's like, yes, I wasn't wrong. He was a badass.
You still have that Werewolf by Night. You might be able to retire. And with my last question for you, I don't know if you can answer this one, but I'm a huge fan of K2, and Andor's coming.
Right.
Have you played K2 for the last time?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know.
Hey, it's a pleasure to speak with you. Thank you so much. It's great to meet you.
Cheers.
Thank you. Thanks.